It's one of the craziest things too. Like I say, we were pulling everyone, all of my companies, all of my people. I was pulling from everyone. I had truck driver. You know, when D-Day actually did happen, the big war, when it was basically the we were driving in the hatchet, driving in the knife. After I had seen all the evidence and everything else like that, you know, I was like I say, I was very angry, and so we had like there were like probably 3,000 priests, Catholic or whatever, Catholic and Protestant. We had a couple of priests, of course, and they had this other group, you know, because I have priests, you know, I employ priests, I have churches, you know, we actually did have priests back then and stuff like that, and they were like, well, they're priests, they can't. I was like, actually, they can. You know, I used to use them as warriors too. I mean, it was only later on that I was like, I want you guys to be more pacifistic because there was a lot of death and destruction and stuff in the past, and I wasn't sure about it. But I was like, this time, I have seen the photos. We have the photos. We know who it is. We know where they are. And so I was like, the gloves are off. I was like, give him a gun. The old days again. like I say, back in the old days, priests used to ride, and you know, I used to use them. They were medics, and also, you know, they're also dispensers of justice. You know, they used to use a sword back then. Of course, only I knew that. So I was like, they were like, we can they? I was like, yes, they can. Give them guns. Let's go. You know, for D-Day, I actually, for the real invasion. See that there was these little like light invasions where it was really bad, and plus the black people kept on trying to hit the Germany when Germany was still under white control or my control. Then they hit quite a few, and there's also some Yankees that hit it, and it was really bad. When I hit it, like I said, you can tell mine because it was photographed. There are lines of probably 500 or 1,000 little ships, all beached on the shore, and the people are like behind them, and they're radioing, and we're pinned down, you know, and here comes my destroyers, just boom. Like I said, I had 7-inch cannon on my destroyers. I had 8-inch, I have 9-inch cannon destroyers. I have probably 150 or 300 destroyers. I have Spanish war galleons, you know. For the actual D-Day attack, I was like, let's ride. Bring them all. Everything. Everything? Everything. So the actual D-Day, you know, that's why my invasion, my D-Day invasion, that was a world war. You know, it was race war. You know, we knew that the black people were in Germany. You know, and so I was using everything I had, which was basically everything practically. All modern day stuff. Sniper rifles, guns, you know, if it was a weapon, we were using it. So there are even some people with pitchforks. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it was. You know, you could tell my invasion by the photograph of all the ships on the beaches, and everything else, and all the battleships. And the battleships were just they would cruise. You know, a battleship would cruise up the coast. We had two battleships, I think. One was going up the coast, one was coming down, and they were just boom, boom, boom. And I think on mine we did bomb the shit out of those shores. Just like there's pictures of my stuff. My stuff is all. It's like my invasion. You would go, what the happened? It's like, yeah. Well, I pulled out all the stops for my thing, but that was different because we had the photographs of the black people in there. We knew they were hiding behind those defenses. We knew that they were using the white people as human shields, and we were going to get in there. And that was LS, Lucifer, Star, War, World War. So on that one, yeah, and there's a lot of evidence. And like I said, we investigated everything, and that was different. You know, they rammed the ships up down. There were submarines that rammed up on the beach. I was like, put them all on there. Like, we'll pull them off later. And they probably spent 3 years pulling everything off. You know, I mean, it was epic. You know, the black people did not know who they were messing with. Like I said, they were all open about it. And it's like, you know, so they messed with the inventor of guns and cannon. You know, I don't know. I think the Japanese were a part of it too. Like I say, I had everyone. or at least quite a few different countries. That's why I believe there were Japanese part of the D-Day invasion as well. Anyway, but there were lost a lot of innocent civilians too. So we were taking surrenderers and going after those particular black people. And there are also innocent black people too. There are black people that just happened to be there as well, but not so much. Most of the black people in Germany were actually the ones killing Germany. They were going to eat it from the inside out. Just kill all the white people and then just basically own the country. Just like what they did in Africa and other countries. They do it everywhere they go. Zombie. Oh. I hate them. Like, they really piss me off. They really, really, really piss me off. So, and the D-Day invasion, that was me getting mad. You know, so. And that was what I could do. Like I say, beef, you know, when for the right reasons, I could, you know, and like I said, it was a 5-year investigation. It was a 6-year investigation. We were absolutely positive. There was no question. We knew exactly who it was. We knew where they were, and they knew how many were with them. And for that, yeah, you know, and you know, we didn't stop coming. They did the same thing. Germany was bought and paid for by me. So was Paris. So I built Paris. I was going to take it back. And I did. I built the Eiffel Tower. It's mine. So, anyway, when the black people moved in and called it theirs, I was like, nope. That's my Eiffel Tower and I'm taking it back. So, anyway, a lot of people would be like, what was the war about? It was like, well, the black people had gotten in there were eating out a country like it was like they were a plague. They were just shooting every white person in the streets. You know, just, you know, or strangling them, and raping them. So they didn't really, you know, they didn't particularly care about. Anyway, they had changed the laws so white people don't even have rights. You know, they intended to be in power forever, control it forever. So, hey, whatever. That's your black legacy. That was D-Day. That was what was happening. So that's why we invaded. Because it was my Germany, my Paris, and, well, belongs to me. And the white French and the white, it belongs, white people built it. It was our country. I paid for it. It's mine. So we kicked out the black people. You know, it's not like, you know, they were just slaughtering all of the white people. So we're still better. And they won't even admit it. It wasn't Chinese. It wasn't Japanese. You know? So, yeah. And me, Lucifer Star. It's like, yep, I am the creator. And that was me. So, that's what I can do. And that's what I did do. So. Yeah.